Alright, we're doing a review today on the Wolf brushless version. It's not a bad car, not bad looking. And for the money, it was only $235 out of the door. It's kind of cool looking. It's got 8-scale buggy shocks. 8-scale type hubs. I'm not sure exactly what size the hubs are, but they take it's bigger than 10 scale, I know that. The tires are RTR tires. They suck. Nothing really to say about them. They're kind of soft feeling. But I've had cheaper RTRs with better tires on them. So let's get the lid off here. Like I said, it's the brushless version. It's got a nice little motor on her. It's 3970 kV with 45 amp ESC. I have just ran this car. I've got Dean's connectors on the ESC. I had to buy the LiPo, which the new version doesn't come with the LiPo battery. The steering servo's not too bad. The steering, yeah, it could be a little bit better. I might have to tighten up that screw. I don't know if you can see it right there. No, it's not. Looks like the screw's loose. I mean, it moves pretty good. So if you're buying this looking for something that's like a Slash or something like that, don't expect to have that kind of a quality truck in something like this. First day we were playing with it. I mean, I just bought it and the motor screws came out. It's not that big of a deal, little annoyance, but the motor's doing that. And boy, they are way loose. So what it was doing was it just stopped. Go to give it throttle and the thing just sit there and make a weird noise and not even want to go. You put it in reverse, it'd go into reverse fine. But what happens is you put it in reverse and that kicks up. I don't know if it was in the packaging or not, but the little rubber deal that goes above the antenna, and this tube doesn't seem long enough either for the wire they give you. It wasn't in there, so I don't know. But it does have a lot of nice anodized orange upgrades compared to the brushed version. And for the money, it's not bad. This one was only $235, I think, if I remember. I just bought it, so I bought it for my daughter. It wasn't supposed to be anything spectacular out of the box, but I would have liked a little more. I mean, the motor coming out, that's a huge annoyance, to me anyways. So I would have liked it to be at least put together with a little bit better quality screws. I mean, it's Phillips screws on the whole thing. I mean, look at all those screws that you get with these cheaper brand RCs. I mean, it's something I think that is pretty accepted in the cheaper market here. Those are screws to adjust your gear mesh on your motor mount. It didn't seem bad when I first got it. The thing was not bad at all. The other annoyance is these 8 scale shocks. I mean, you look at those, you look at my Pro 2, which is a 10 scale short course truck, and I've got Pro 2 dual rate shocks on there, or springs, and I'm running 30 weight oil in these. This thing jumps, bashes around. That suspension is cool when it's working. This thing feels like it has no oil in the shocks, and it does that same bounce. It doesn't feel like the springs get any stiffer. I have these, the front is up a little bit because I wanted them kind of soft, but I mean, these things are, you do that and the thing jumps right off the table. So there's like no oil in the shocks. For an RTR, it's pretty depressing. They're plastic bodied. They did try to get a little bit, you know, higher quality looking by making them adjustable, so you don't have to buy the little spacers or get the little spacers and throw in there. But on the first run we took with it, I wanted to try it box stock right out of the box and see what it did. This lower shock piece right here actually came off, so you do have to adjust it. I don't know if it's a little bit shiny right there. It doesn't feel like shock oil. Might be just something I got into when we were playing with the thing. But I mean, for $200 and something, it's not bad. You paying less than $300 for an RC. You can't expect the world, you know, but it does have the nice aluminum shock towers. And these little pieces are kind of neat that come off the shock. They're a ball, kind of a mount, so the shocks do move freely. So yeah, the biggest problem was that motor coming out. So what I'm going to do with this, I bought this for my daughter, and the thing is fast. It's almost as fast as my Slash when I first got it. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to leave the motor alone. I did get some motor mounts today, motor mount bolts today, so I'm going to change those. I'm going to change the wheels and tires and see what I can do for these hubs, because I'm not sure what size these are. They're bigger than 110, because there's the hub bolt or the wheel nut for that. Here's the wheel nut for my Pro 2. Quite a bit smaller. So they say this is like supposed to be the next hot thing in RTR buggies, which it's not bad. I'd buy it again. It's, you know, you keep in mind who you're buying them for. If you're buying them for you, you can get real crazy with it. I don't know if it'd hold up. These shock tower braces actually seem to hold up pretty good. This isn't even 15 minutes of playing with it. So, and that's due to poor shocks. So, not only that, they're really, I mean, I don't think these are supposed to be oil filled. They might say they are, but I don't know. Oil filled shocks usually have an O-ring in them, 2 O-rings that keeps the oil in them. And with the O-rings, you can't hardly move the shaft. And if you look at that thing, it doesn't seem like there's anything inside of that shock. So I'm going to take them apart and find out what's going on with them. probably throw them in the garbage. But that just drives me nuts, that bouncing. So, and the shock rate I think is way too small for it. I might throw another set of 1/8 scale shocks on the thing. I might just throw my Pro Line shocks on. So, alright, well, thanks for watching.